What is the single most defining characteristic of the human body? You might say we are highly adaptable, or that we are intelligent, or that we are fragile creatures who will pass away if we don't have enough water or food. But the real answer is far simpler. We are predictable. If I cut your skin, you bleed. If you don't sleep for a few days, you hallucinate and then die. If you jump into a block of ice, your core temperature plummets and you freeze to death in minutes. That is how the rules of biology work, at least for 99.9% of the population. But then you have the others, the people who looked at those biological rules and just decided they didn't apply to them. We are talking about genuine living mutants who have bypassed the limits of natural selection. If you want to understand how a human being is really put together, you have to look at the people who have a genetic glitch that gives them actual superpowers. It's not about being gifted or talented. This is about having a different blueprint altogether. What if I told you there is a man who hasn't slept since 1973? Most people start to lose cognitive function after 48 hours without sleep. After 5 days, your brain starts shutting down. This man, Thai Ngoc, hasn't closed his eyes for a nap in over 5 decades. He just stays awake. He stands next to a bed with a giant X over it while everyone else is snoring, just completely conscious and okay. He claims he can't even feel sleepy. It sounds like a horrific curse, like a form of eternal torture, but to him it's just a regular Tuesday. Then you have the human camera, Stephen Wiltshire. Most of us can barely remember where we left our car keys, but this man can fly over a complex city once, just one single flight, mind you, and then land and proceed to draw every single window, door, and architectural curve of every single building perfectly from memory. Yaar socho, it's a level of recall that feels impossible, but we've seen it on camera. His brain processes visual information not as an image to remember, but as a blueprint to reconstruct. These aren't people with high IQs or exceptional focus, these are people with entirely different neural architectures. It's a completely different system operating on the same hardware, but the weirdness doesn't stop at the brain. It goes all the way down to the cellular level. Take Wim Hof, the Iceman. If a normal person sits in a tub of ice, their body enters a state of shock, blood vessels constrict, and hypothermia sets in within minutes because the second law of thermodynamics is trying to balance out the heat. Wim Hof just sits there like he's in a warm bath. He's not just toughing it out, he has literally trained his autonomic nervous system to stay warm through a combination of hyperventilation and sheer mental will. He can hike up Mount Everest in nothing but shorts. It shouldn't be possible, but his biology is performing a jugahad on the cold. Then you have Concetta Antico. Most humans are trichromats, meaning we have three types of cones in our eyes to see about a million colors. Concetta is a tetrachromat. She has a fourth cone, allowing her to see up to 100 million colors. Where you see a glare rock, she sees a shimmering mosaic of violets, greens, and pinks that we literally cannot even imagine. It's like she's living in a high definition world while the rest of us are stuck in black and white. And finally, there's the case of Stephen Pete, the man who cannot feel pain. He has a rare condition called CIP. He could accidentally step on a Lego, the ultimate human torture, and just keep smiling because his nerves never send the stop signal to his brain. While it sounds like a superpower, it's actually the most dangerous one of all because pain is the body's alarm system. Without it, you don't know you're breaking. These individuals prove that a standard human is just a baseline. The limits we think are set in stone are actually just suggestions for the majority. Evolution is still running experiments, and these people are the prototypes for what a human could potentially become if we ever figure out how to unlock the rest of our biological code. The world isn't what it looks like to you, it's what your biology allows you to see, feel, and survive.